Farmstraw.
We have Farmstraw, for the record. We're going against everything we used to say, and that is don't use straw in the hen house. And we're still not going to break that. We're not going to use straw in the hen house. The best bedding in the hen house is the industrial hen bedding. However, we are going to experiment with this new product, which is a chopped up straw. And chopped up lengthwise, and it's also split, opening up the inside. Supposedly, this stuff is going to be excellent for what we're about to use it for.
It is flat.
And that is inside the run. And here we have one of our most popular coops, the American Coop 4x6 hen house with a 6-foot by 18-foot run. But here's the fine print. I have doubled the amount of chickens you should have in there, so I'm pushing it. So we got 24 chickens in there. The run, we just got a lot of rain, and it is really, really wet in there, and I'm not free-ranging, so you can imagine the nitrogen load inside that run. So what I do like to do is kind of push it and see how far we can take it without having any problems. But again, we have 24 chickens in there that have not been free-ranging. We're gonna put down this chopped up straw. All right, so we're gonna come into the run. It's not bad for having this many chickens in here. It is pretty low in dust. If not, yeah, I don't see any dust.
Right?
So this is another source of carbon.
It is really soft. Like
It
it's not woody like pine shavings.
And I can see how ducks will really like
Yeah.
this. Is most people, when we say straw, they're gonna be like, oh no, that's gonna make it worse. Even though I know a lot of people that use it for this type of application. But because it's chopped up and it's split in half. So
I was using it for chick bedding. It was great.
I'm shocked how dust-free it is.
Yeah.
I would normally be sneezing my butt off right now.
I could sleep in here.
It's aesthetically pleasing versus mud.
Oh, look, they're kicking in it. They look so happy. They weren't kicking before. Oh, they're exploring and kicking.
All right, so again, this is an experiment. I guess we'll come back in a week and see what it looks like.
That's right.
All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Matt with Carolina Coops, and to my right is Kristen. We're out here in front of our beautiful shop in North Carolina with our display coop, the American Coop. Now, 3 weeks ago, we took one of these bales of healthy straw, which is a brand new product to us, and decided to put it in the run and to see what we think about it. And we're going to do a video today.
See how it did.
Yeah, see how it did. Let's go take a look. All right, so as I was saying, 3 weeks ago, we put 2 bales of healthy straw. So I've always said that you shouldn't have to put anything inside your run. However, if you're going to put something inside your run, there's so many great things you can put inside your run, like Kristen's favorite.
Wood chips, dried leaves.
Which you can see all kinds of videos. We went on a leaf hunt not too long ago, obviously last fall. But we wanted to try out this new product called Healthy Straw. And the reason why we wanted to try it out is when we say straw, it is straw. It's wheat straw, okay? But the difference is, as you can see here, it's chopped up into small pieces, anywhere from maybe a 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches long. But what's really, really important, it's split open. And the claim to fame is that you're opening up the inside of the stalk that allows it to become absorbent. The other thing we noticed when we dumped it down in the run 3 weeks ago is I don't think there was a speck of dust anywhere.
No, it was very easy.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. So
good coverage, soaked up all the water that had gotten in here from all the downpours. Even though water doesn't usually get in here, it was extremely wet.
It was wet in here. The amount of rain that we got coming into the run from the runoff was excessive. And so I thought, you know what? There's no better chance than to try it now.
It's dry.
And the other thing is, here's another huge disclaimer. You shouldn't have any more than maybe 12 chickens inside this run, but we have 24. So
that's double.
Yeah, that's double. So basically, we have a very big baby with a very small diaper. But I think our diaper is actually doing a really good job. So we haven't come out yet, right, to really dig our hands into until just now when you're playing with it. So let's go ahead and pull it back and see what's going on underneath, because that's the important part, right? So when we walk in, immediately, I'm actually very happy. I am surprised how
that's the wet layer.
Yeah, how clean and dry the top surface is. But I do expect to see it wet underneath. Okay,
It did soak up all the.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I was worried about is we've had some people say, well, hold on, that's going to grow mold. That's just going to become a bigger problem. And looking at it right now, it is wet. It's outside. We're on the soil, but it's not dry, or it's not wet on top. It's dry on top, but underneath, yeah, it's wet. But I'm not seeing any mold, right? I'm not seeing anything that would concern me at all. But this is why we want to experiment with it. The other thing that I've noticed about the straw that I like a lot is it's not breaking down very quickly. And in this particular case, I don't want it to break down quickly, but one of the things about using regular straw that is in a full stalk, it would last a really long time. And I didn't want straw to last too long inside here, even though I have cheated in the past, especially in the wintertime, putting straw inside the run, especially up north where the chickens, you know, they need something to scratch in. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's performed well.
What's your observation? What is performing well?
For the cost and the coverage and absorbing the water in here, it's perfectly dry on top.
If you're looking to put something down inside your run, this is a product you may really want to consider. I also want to be really, really clear. I'm not saying to not use industrial hemp, especially when we're talking about the deep litter system inside the hen house. I still feel like that's a superior choice, the best product to act as the diaper inside the hen house. I would not want to waste industrial hemp out inside a run, especially this big. But for the price and the performance,
yeah, it's also great for chicks and ducks.
That's another good point. If you have ducks and you got ducks in a duck house where they're also going to lay their eggs, this is probably the best material for the ducks.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, so Kristen, since you are our chicken expert, our chickenista, what should we do in this situation? Do you think we need to add more, leave it alone, or clean it all out and scratch the whole idea?
We're definitely not going to clean it out. I would let it go another week or two, maybe another 3 weeks.
Okay, so don't add any more.
No.
Let it be.
I would encourage them to scratch it a little bit more to turn it over, so maybe throw in some scratch.
Or maybe don't let them free range.
Are you?
Oh, we are letting them out in the afternoon.
Well, maybe that's why they're not turning it over. They're not in here a lot.
That is correct, 'cause I have so many in here. Overall, I'm just shocked how well it's doing. And it took us, what, 5 minutes tops to put it down? All right, so we're going to come back in 3 weeks.
Let's do that.
And revisit the healthy straw. And basically what the healthy straw is chopped up straw. It's about 1, 2, 3 inches long, but it's split in half. The stalk is actually split open. That allows the absorbent part to be exposed. And we're gonna go back to the coop right now. It's been almost 4 weeks since we put it in there, and we're gonna see what we think of it and make a final decision.
That's right.
Awesome. All right, so it is week 4 inside the display coop here at the shop. And about 4 weeks ago, we put the healthy straw in here.
Yeah, we two bells.
2 bales. Are we going to agree on that now?
Yes.
Awesome. We're inside a 6-foot by 18-foot American coop. So that's 108 square feet, 2 bales. It was about 2 inches thick. I was actually really surprised how far it went. And I'm hoping today we make our final decision. And yeah, we've been kind of scratching in this area. Mm-hmm. And what the straw has done is it's just kind of helped make a little bit more of a preferred environment for the chickens. Even though our chickens have been free ranging, they love being inside the coop. This gives them something to scratch in. It's also helped absorb the moisture.
Yep.
And it isn't.
We had a lot of rain.
Yeah. And it's not breaking down really, really fast, which is a good thing. But we also don't want it to take so long where it doesn't break down. And I got to say it again. We have 24 chickens in here. We have twice the amount of chickens, more than twice the amount of chickens in here that we should. And I can't believe how well it's doing.
Wait, you break the rules?
Sometimes. So we have twice the amount of nitrogen load that we should in here. It's pretty warm today. No flies. That is the only way I can prove to you guys.
Yeah.
Because I can't sprinkle magic dust and make the flies stop flying around. If this wasn't working, there would be flies everywhere right now.
Yep, that's been my experience with fly prevention, is just making sure that you've got dry material on the ground.
So, you know, right there alone, if you got a fly problem, you probably have a sanitation problem. And this is a great way to cover up that sanitation problem. Hopefully try to work on why you have a sanitation problem, and we'll stop the flies. Prevent the flies, I should say. Now, here's the other thing I was worried about. It is wet below the straw. That's not a bad thing, okay? Ooh,
What's that?
Look at this. So this is not a bad thing, right?
Matt used to be an exterminator. Some sort of larva. What is it?
Some sort of larva of some type of insect, complete metamorphosis, egg larva, pupa, adult. But this is actually a good thing.
Oh, you don't know
As you
what
guys can see, it's not moldy. People have been very concerned that it's going to get moldy, and it's not at all. And I have to tell you, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it's not clumping together.
Exactly. I have to say, being that the straw is chopped up, it's split open, it's absorbent, it's trapping moisture down at the lower levels, keeping the top dry. So what do we think of the healthy straw?
I like it.
I mean,
I think it's fabulous for the run, for chicks, and for ducks.
Definitely for ducks, yes. I couldn't agree more. I am glad you guys have proven me wrong. I see why you guys have liked it when you tested it in your own areas, including the camera lady, Ingrid. I think this is a go. I am absolutely stunned. And I just want to say it again. We're not saying use this inside your hen house, but I'm not saying you can't. We still love the industrial hemp for the deep litter system. But if you're looking for something quick, very affordable to put inside your run, there's no better product in my opinion right now.
I agree.
All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any questions or comments down below. And also for my YouTube Chicken Police, if you're going to give me a thumbs down, that's fine. Just tell me why. I'd love to hear from you. But also all our big supporters out there that have been positive and just love everything we do and appreciative of us, every week doing Video Chicken Live every Friday noon Eastern. And just coming out here and doing this to help educate our consumer. We can't thank you guys enough. We'll see you next time.